How's it going, friends? On today's video, we are talking all about the best affordable school districts here in the Twin Cities. So if you are hoping to stay within a certain budget but still want great schools, stick around for some of these gems that we have here in the Twin City Metro. What's up, y'all? My name is Bradford Schulz, and I work with the hardest working real estate team in the game. We are called To the Twin Cities, and this YouTube channel aims to be the best resource on the internet for everything Twin Cities schools. So if that appeals to you, feel free to subscribe to the channel, click the little bell to get notified every time we post videos. And if you are looking to buy a home here in the Twin Cities or just help navigating the school systems, feel free to reach out to me at bradford@tothetwincities.com. I'd love to help. Okay, so let's dive in on some of the best affordable school districts here in the Twin Cities. You know, when I was coming up with this list, I researched a number of different areas, and when picking these, I gave myself a rule. The district must be a top 30 school district here in the Twin Cities, and the budget had to be $500,000 or less for a median single-family home price in that district area. So what is the current median single-family home price here in the Twin Cities? Well, as of November 2023, it was right around $400,000. With that said, let's take a look at some of these affordable but great school districts here. I was going to say not in any sort of ranked order, but then I remembered I did sort of do it in a ranked order. Basically, what I did here is I went from the top 30 down and just picked out the schools from that median single-family home prices that fell within an acceptable range or close to the Twin Cities median. So starting things off, St. Louis Park Independent School District, $283. St. Louis Park Public School District serves all of St. Louis Park. It has 9 schools and around 5,000 students and gets a B+ overall rating on niche.com. In the Twin Cities, it's ranked the 30th best public school district and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 17:1. That's blended for all grades, K through 12. So with that said, why is St. Louis Park Public School District and the number of these after this making the list? Well, the median single-family home sale price in the Twin Cities is $400,000, and St. Louis Park is a top 30 school and comes in with a median single-family home price through November of 2023 at around $410,000. So just above the Twin Cities median. All right, next on the list is Osseo Independent School District number 279. Osseo Public School District serves all or portions of Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, Osseo, Maple Grove, and parts of Plymouth even. It's home to 33 schools and around 21,000 students and gets a B+ overall rating from niche.com. And it's ranked the 29th best public school district here in the Twin Cities with a blended K through 12 student-to-teacher ratio of 17:1. And again, why is Osseo making the list here? This is because the Twin Cities median is $400,000 and Osseo comes in at $402,000 for a median single-family sale price. And I want to mention too that this median sale price that I've got here is for the district area, so the area that the district is serving, not necessarily just Osseo or St. Louis Park, etc. This is actually within the district boundaries, the homes that are selling within that area. For Osseo, it's $402,000. All right, next on the list is Hastings Independent School District number 200. Hastings Public School District, I did not know this, encompasses over 170 square miles of area, making it one of the largest, geographically largest, school districts in the Twin Cities. It serves all or portions of, and forgive me, I'm going to look at my list here because there's a lot. Again, it's huge. It's a huge district, so forgive me, I'm going to look at my list here. Hampton, Hastings, Meesville, New Trier, and Vermilion, and portions of Denmark, Douglas, Hampton, Martian, Ninninger, Ravenna, and Vermilion townships. And with that massive area and all of these cities and townships that it serves, it has 11 schools and really only around 4,000 students. Overall, it gets a B+ rating from niche.com and is the 24th best public school district in the Twin Cities Metro with a 19:1 blended K through 12 student-to-teacher ratio. And with all the great that it has going for it, it comes in at $350,000 for a single-family median home sale price within the district area. So that's actually one of the best on this list here for affordability and still a great school district. Up next, South Washington County Independent School District 833. South Washington County Public School District serves all or portions of 7 cities and communities. Those being the cities of Cottage Grove, Newport, Bridgeport, St. Paul Park, and Woodbury, and the Afton, Denmark, and Grey Cloud Island townships. It's home to 27 schools, around 19,000 students, and gets an A- overall rating on niche.com. It's ranked the 23rd best public school district here in the Twin Cities with a 23-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. The median single-family home price coming in a little bit higher here for that district area, though, at $485,000, but again, really great ratings and a great school district overall. Next on our list is a behemoth, the Anoka Hennepin Independent School District 11. Anoka Hennepin Public School District serves all or parts of an incredible 13 cities. So as I did before, please forgive me, I am going to read from a list. It serves all of Anoka, Champlin, and Coon Rapids, and parts of Andover, Blaine, Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, Dayton, Fridley, Ham Lake, one of my favorite city names, Now Then, Oak Grove, and Ramsey. It's home to 52 schools and 38,000 students, making it the single largest school district in the state of Minnesota, ahead of Minneapolis and St. Paul public school districts. It gets an A- overall rating on niche.com and is ranked the 22nd best public school district in the Twin Cities with a 16-to-1 blended K-12 student-to-teacher ratio. That's a really great student-to-teacher ratio. The national average is 17-to-1. And best of all, ding, 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 Anoka Hennepin median single-family home price within the district area is exactly in line with the Twin Cities median of $400,000. So not only do you get a great school district, plenty of options depending on where within that area that you are going to be attending, you know you're going to get great schools and have an opportunity for a home price within a budget. Then we have next St. Anthony New Brighton Independent School District 282. St. Anthony New Brighton Public School District serves all or portions of St. Anthony and New Brighton. It's just a small part of New Brighton and pretty much all, if not all, of St. Anthony. It's one of the smallest, if not maybe the smallest school district on this list, but it's only home to 4 schools and around 2,000 students from grades K through 12 and has an overall rating of A- on niche.com. It's ranked the 20th best public school district in the Twin Cities and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 18-to-1. And being a top 20 school with an A- rating, a great student-to-teacher ratio, you'll be happy to know that the median single-family home price within the district area comes in at $415,000. Shakopee Independent School District number 720 is next on our list here, and it serves all of the city of Shakopee. It's home to 11 schools and around 8,000 students and gets an A- overall rating on niche.com. It's ranked the 19th best public school district in the Twin Cities and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 22-to-1. Now this one barely made my list. Because it's a top 20 school ranked 19th, as I mentioned, I decided to put it on the list, but it's kind of pushing my goal of keeping it under 500,000. Shakopee comes in at $485,000 for a median single-family home sales price within the district area, which is Shakopee. On the opposite end of the metro, Roseville Independent School District number 623 serves the city of Roseville, Little Canada, Lauderdale, Falcon Heights, and even a small portion of Maplewood. It's home to 15 schools, about 7,000 to 8,000 students, and has an A- overall rating on niche.com. It's ranked the 18th best school district in the Twin Cities and has an 18-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. And best of all, if the Shakopee prices gave you sticker shock, Roseville median single-family sale price comes in at $380,000. So below the Twin Cities median, you can get into a home in Roseville with great schools, a top 20 school district in the Twin Cities for less than the Twin Cities median of $400,000. I would say that that's a pretty good value. All right, next on the list here is the West St. Paul, Mendota Heights, Egan Independent School District 197. West St. Paul, Mendota Heights, Egan Public School District serves all or portions of the 3 mentioned, West St. Paul, Mendota Heights, and Egan, and it also serves Mendota and Sunfish Lake. It's home to 12 schools and around 5,000 students and gets an A- rating on niche.com. It's ranked the 16th best public school district in the Twin Cities and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 14-to-1. I think that that's the best I've seen on this list here today. And with that said, adding to the benefit here is that the median single-family home price comes in at $370,000 within the district area. Now, I will admit I was very surprised by this because typically Mendota Heights and Egan don't necessarily sit below the median. They're going to often sit above the median for the Twin Cities, but I think the home prices of West St. Paul in this district area that we're measuring lowered that number. So just be aware of that. The West St. Paul single-family home prices are going to be quite a bit better than the Mendota Heights and Egan. Typically, those are more sought-after areas and thus have higher single-family home prices. So as we're getting close to the end of the list here, we're really down to 4 left, and these school districts really have a great blend of affordability and great educational offerings. These school districts are some of the top rated in the state and the Twin Cities, and manage to have affordable home options available. So coming in at, let's say, number 4 here is the Rosemount Apple Valley Egan Independent School District 196. Rosemount Apple Valley Egan Public School District is a highly rated public school district located about 15 to 30 minutes south of the Twin Cities, and as its name suggests, serves the cities of Rosemount, Apple Valley, and Egan. It's home to 41 schools and 30,000 students, making it the 4th largest school district by student population in the state. Number 1, as we mentioned before, was the Anoka Hennepin Public School District. Number 2 is Minneapolis. Number 3 is St. Paul. And number 4 is the Rosemount Apple Valley Egan Public School District. It gets an overall A rating on niche.com and is ranked the 13th best public school district in the Twin Cities and has a 17-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. And although I may be biased, spoiler alert, I went to this school district with a median single-family home price of $481,000, so kind of one of the higher ones on our list here, above the Twin Cities median of $400,000. I will say that the schools are fantastic, and so the blend of home choices and the great schools really makes this one a top contender. All right, so we're down to 3 left, but of all the schools on the list, I think that this next school comes in with the best value to educational quality. So without further ado, here on the list is Mounds View Independent School District number 621. It's located about 15 to 20 minutes northeast of downtown Minneapolis and serves the communities of Shoreview, Mounds View, New Brighton, Arden Hills, and North Oaks. It's home to 28 schools and around 12,000 students and gets an A overall rating on niche.com. It's ranked the 11th best public school district in the Twin Cities and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 17-to-1. Now, of all the districts that we've mentioned here on the list, and even though I'm going to mention 2 more after this, I do believe that Mounds View is going to take the crown here for the blend of affordability and great educational experience and offerings. The median single-family sales price within the district for Mounds View is $415,000. You've got an 11th best school district in the Twin Cities and only $15,000 for a single-family home, median sale price above the Twin Cities median. I'd have to say that that is nearly unmatched here. So if you're looking for a great school district with affordability, Mounds View is going to be a great option. So I'm going to go a bit above the budget here that we've set forth, but really want to just point out that these 2 schools are in the top 10 public school districts in the Twin Cities, and the other top 10 schools are going to be well above the budget or the Twin Cities median of $400,000. Now these schools are above that, but still do have plenty of options sort of within the $400,000 range, but their median is going to come in a bit higher. So with that said, second to last that we're going to mention here today is the Lakeville Public School District, also known as Lakeville Area Schools, Independent School District 194. Lakeville Area Schools is a highly rated, again, top 10 public school district located in Lakeville, Minnesota, and serves the city of Lakeville. There's some other parts that it serves, like Credit River Township, or maybe part of Apple Valley even, or even maybe part of Farmington, but for the majority it serves Lakeville. It's home to 19 schools and around 12,000 students and gets an A rating on niche.com. And now I know I haven't mentioned this with any of the other school districts here, but I feel like with Lakeville, it really stood out. If a strong sports program is important to you, the Lakeville area schools are ranked the number 2 for best sports programs here in Minnesota and 55th in the nation. That's out of 11,000 school districts. So Lakeville area schools are very strong in their sports program. So if that's something important to you, you can go a little bit above your budget, or a little bit above the Twin Cities median, I should say. Lakeville area schools is a good option. So speaking of the single family median sales price within the district area, Lakeville is going to come a bit higher than what we've discussed here so far at $530,000. Again, the Twin Cities median is $400,000, so we're going $130,000 over budget here if we're saying our budget's $400,000. But again, you have a top 10 public school district $130,000 over the median of the Twin Cities, whereas the other schools in the top 10 are pushing 7, 8, 900 million for some single family home prices in those districts. All right, so last on our list here, whether you call it last or number one, we are talking about Hopkins Independent School District 270. Hopkins Independent School District number 270 is a highly rated, again, top 10 public school district in the Twin Cities, located just southwest of downtown Minneapolis. It's home to 15 schools and 7,000 students, and gets an A rating on niche.com. It's ranked the 8th best public school district in the Twin Cities and has a 15-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. That is a very good student-to-teacher ratio. Most of the time we're seeing in that like 17-to-20 for even the best school districts. And if you are a teacher, it's the 6th best place in the Twin Cities metro area to teach, according to niche.com. And not as bad as Lakeville at the $530,000 I mentioned for Lakeville, but I am breaking my rule here again and going above the $400,000 budget that we've set, and we're going to go here with $500,000. That is the median single-family home price in Hopkins, so about $100,000 over the Twin Cities median. With all that said, again, you have a top 10 public school district that comes in at just $100,000 over the Twin Cities median, whereas, again, as I mentioned with Lakeville, most of the other schools, if not all of the other schools in the top 10, are well above that. We're talking, again, like I mentioned before, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 for a single family home in those districts. And with all that said, not only do you want to consider things like your single family home price, but if you're looking to move into an area and affordability is important to you and a good school district is important to you, just be cognizant of the property taxes and things like that. We just went through levies here in Minnesota, and some passed and some didn't. Some districts did well, some did not. It really depends on where you're at, but just something to be aware of when you're going into a really great school district. Oftentimes those levies will pass, raising your property taxes. So if you're looking for an affordable area, just be aware of what those property tax rates could be. There is a website called taxrates.org, and you can go on their website and sort of type in what your stats are, what the home price is, and what county you're going to be living in, and it can kind of give you an estimation of what those property taxes will be. So we would love to help you find that affordable school district that you're looking for. If you're looking to buy a home here in the Twin Cities or just need that help navigating the Twin Cities school district, I'd love to help. Feel free to reach out to me at Bradford at tothetwincities.com, and I look forward to seeing you next time.